Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is report: Liverpool handed green light for £80 million summer move as striker hunt heats up. Liverpool's long-anticipated search for a reliable centre-forward has taken a firm step forward, with Football Insider reporting that Eintracht Frankfurt have given the club the green light to pursue Hugo Ekitike. The caveat? A considerable price tag of £80 million for a club renowned for its calculated recruitment under the watchful eyes of Michael Edwards and now sporting director Richard Hughes. That figure represents a significant test of commitment, particularly in a summer window where numerous positions may require reinforcements. Ekitike, once a PSG prospect, has rebuilt his stock in Germany and emerged as one of the Bundesliga's most dynamic young forwards. The 21-year-old's blend of movement, athleticism and technical flair makes him an ideal candidate for Arne Slot's high-intensity, forward-thinking style, a system currently let down by inconsistency in the final third. Mixed returns from current forwards. The need for a reliable striker is as tactical as it is practical. Diogo Jota's goal return remains respectable, but his persistent injuries have reduced him to just over one-third of Liverpool's available Premier League minutes this season. As Football Insider states, Jota has been solid when he's played. It's just that he struggles to actually get on the pitch. On the other hand, Darwin Núñez has been ever-present but erratic. He's got the opposite problem: you never know what he's going to do when he's out there, the report notes. It's a diplomatic way of highlighting a player whose flashes of brilliance have been offset by unreliable finishing and decision-making. The signs increasingly point to Liverpool being ready to cash in on the Uruguayan. Liverpool's original first-choice target, Alexander Isak, remains firmly in Newcastle United's long-term plans. His valuation, reportedly nearly double Liverpool's transfer record, has forced the Reds to reconsider the practicality of any potential deal. Enter Ekitike, a player once attainable at a modest fee but now valued at £80 million following a strong campaign in Frankfurt. That price point, while steep, still represents a saving compared to Isak's. According to Football Insider, he'd be Liverpool's record transfer if Frankfurt want that money guaranteed. Yet the relative discount may prove tempting for Liverpool if they decide to go all in on a striker with huge upside and fewer Premier League complications than most alternatives. Ekitike's readiness for the Premier League. Ekitike has shown flashes of elite potential during his time in League One and now the Bundesliga. While he remains raw in some areas, the physical profile is undeniable: quick, rangy, with a knack for arriving in the right areas at the right moments. Frankfurt's willingness to sell suggests this is less a matter of resistance and more one of negotiation. As Football Insider puts it, if the Reds want him, he's theirs, if they meet the asking price. Whether Liverpool are prepared to pay that fee will depend on Slot's tactical vision, Hughes' assessment of value, and how the rest of the market unfolds. But what's clear is that Ekitike would not be a mere squad addition, he'd be expected to lead the line. Our view, Anfield Index analysis. For many Liverpool fans, the name Hugo Ekitike might not carry the glamour of an Isak or a Lautaro Martinez, but there's reason to be optimistic. This is a player still only 21, already making a serious mark in one of Europe's top leagues and showing traits that could thrive in a red shirt. With Núñez likely heading for the exit and Jota unreliable in terms of availability, a marquee centre-forward is essential. If the club truly believe Ekitike has the potential to lead the line for years to come, then £80 million may prove to be a smart long-term investment, particularly when you consider that figure is still below what others in the market would command. From a fan's perspective, the deal ticks important boxes: youth, hunger, resale value, and technical quality. Whether it's Ekitike or another target, the worst outcome would be a repeat of the 2023-24 window, shopping late or failing to act decisively. Slot needs a striker he can trust, and the board must back him with urgency. Ekitike might not be the perfect player today, but he could become that with the right guidance. If there's real belief in his ceiling, Liverpool would do well to move fast before others come circling. Stay tuned for all the latest updates, reactions, and transfer news from Anfield. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Liverpool content. Our second news is best young player in the world was signed by Liverpool in club record deal. Liverpool has a habit of buying top players while they're young and before they reach their full potential, and it seems that's not a new strategy, as a report from 2001 suggests. Trying to scour the globe to find the next up-and-coming talent is increasingly becoming the focus for elite clubs around the world, and Liverpool is no exception. The Reds rarely look to players in the latter stages of their careers, primarily focusing on signing those in their teenage years or early 20s, as was evidenced by the decision to recruit Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai in 2023, who were aged 20, 22 and 24 at the time. Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo fall into the same category over recent windows, as do Calvin Ramsey and Fabio Carvalho, even if they have proved less successful transfers, but the search for the next superstar is far from a new phenomenon, as a 2001 article in 442 indicates. The magazine rated the top 100 young talents on the planet and, 24 years on, it makes for some interesting reading. Some guesses were on the money, and the 100 features the likes of Rafael van der Vaart, Andrés Iniesta, Arjen Robben, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Kaká. That the latter was 95th, less than 2 years before becoming a World Cup winner, and just 6 years prior to claiming the Ballon d'Or, suggests the order was little off target. Other intriguing names include Andrés D'Alessandro, second, whose main achievements came in South America, while third-place Leandro Bonfim didn't earn a single international cap, and Murad Megni in 10th enjoyed his best years in Italy with Bologna and Lazio, but didn't even play 100 Serie A games. The 2001 list is particularly riveting when analyzing Liverpool, particularly given it had 6 representatives in the top 40 at the time: Chris Kirkland, 38th, Gregory Vignal, 29th, Milan Barros, 21st, John Welsh, 14th, Anthony Letalek, 9th, Florent Sinamapongolle, 7th. None had overwhelmingly successful careers. Barros' Euro 2004 Golden Boot winning displays are the highlight from the group, but in contrast Welsh spent the majority of his career in League One and League Two. The list also contains plenty of future Reds, again, several appearing near the top. Fernando Torres wasn't nicknamed El Nino for nothing. He came in 4th, 1 place ahead of his one-time Liverpool teammate Jermaine Pennant. Current Liverpool coach Johnny Heitinga was 17th in the rankings and was on Ajax's books at the time. But a future Red managed to take the crown in 442's predictions. Djibril Cissé, then on the books of Auxerre, came in 1st, 3 years before his move to Anfield. The Frenchman had a mixed career, with the highlights including earning 41 caps and playing a part in Liverpool's historic 2005 Champions League success in Istanbul. Our last news is Liverpool want to sign best in the world forward after Salah renewal. Liverpool are reportedly among the clubs showing interest in signing Paris Saint-Germain star Ousmane Dembélé this summer, according to Caught Offside. With their 20th league title now within touching distance, the Reds are gearing up for a pivotal transfer window under Arne Slot. A significant squad overhaul is on the cards after having only spent £12.5 million during the Dutchman's first summer less than 12 months ago. This is partly as a statement of intent, and partly to complement Mohamed Salah's recent contract extension. With Darwin Núñez also expected to head for the exit, while Luis Diaz's future remains uncertain, bolstering the frontline has become a key priority at Anfield. But it might not be Alexander Isak that they choose to opt for. Despite there being genuine interest on that front, the Reds' biggest roadblock to securing Dembélé will most likely be PSG's reluctance to let their star forward go. After having seen the likes of Neymar and Lionel Messi come and go in recent years, it's the locally born winger that has proven to be the Parisian side's best route to an elusive first Champions League mantle. After a 5-4 aggregate victory over Aston Villa in the Champions League quarter-final, Luis Enrique's side are into the Final Four of Europe's premier competition, and Dembélé, who has been described as the best in the world by a Sky Sports analyst, has been the driving force. The 27-year-old has scored 32 goals across 42 games in all competitions this season, as he looks to be among the top candidates for a Ballon d'Or. PSG, however, want to give the France international a new contract, as per caught offside, so one imagines it's going to be very difficult to get him out of the Parc des Princes. Capable of playing out wide or up front, Dembélé could be ideal to help Liverpool add more firepower to their front three next season. The former Barcelona man would likely be an upgrade on inconsistent duo Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez, and his presence would make Arne Slot's side less reliant on Mohamed Salah. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.